Good day, Taurians. Welcome to Spirit Wars Tarot. It is March 11th, 2024, and this will be a reading for the month of April, 2024. Right, start shuffling. Let me do my thing here. I call upon thee, E-A-O, that thou will send Haru, the great angel, send over the operation of this secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things, to the glory of thine ineffable name. Amen. Okay, Taurians, and anyone else who may be watching, I've got a little deal for this month and the next. If you have any questions you would like answered right on the spot, leave them in the comments, and leave your email in the comments as well, and I will email you your answer. Besides that, back in business. Took a little break. So we all need breaks from time to time. Taurians know this. So we all are very serene and chill. My favorite signs. Get along great with Cancer. I don't know why, but you do. And I appreciate that. But yes, this will be a reading for the month of April 2024. It will be a Tree of Life reading. We'll be using the Thoth Tarot, and I believe that's all you need to know. Let's get to it. Spirit, my higher power, what do the Taurians need to know for the month of April 2024? Please and thank you kindly. In Keter, you have the Emperor, Aries energy. In Shokma, you have Mars and Scorpio, Five of Cups, or the disappointment or loss of pleasure or something like that. Okay. Binah, understanding, the divine feminine form, you have, ruled by Saturn. Art, Sagittarian energy. Okie dokie. Crossing the abyss into Chesed, Mercy. Things you need to be grateful for. You have Taurus, Saturn, and Pisces. Eight of Cups, Lord of Indolence. Sound like Dan Aykroyd just then. Yeah, but you do. Yeah. Continuing. On the tree. By the way, some people say you can go up the tree. Some people say you have to go down the tree. The truth is you can do either or. It's called Dove and Serpent. I like to go down the tree. Down like that's the dove. Serpent is going up. We're going down. That's how I read. So I didn't even need to say that, but I just want to make it clear. Okay, here we go. Gaburat, challenges you may face. Severity, the objective world, the tough stuff. Ruled by Mars. You have Mercury in Cancer, Three of Cups, Lord of Abundance. Juicy. Okay. Tippereth, your advice from Spirit, your Philosopher's Stone, the heart of the tree, the higher self. Beauty. You beautiful Taurians, what do you have? You have Saturn and Leo, Five of Wands, Lord of Strife. Interesting. Okay. Your neck talk, your thoughts and emotions, your will and the what, the feeling part of you, more or less. Ruled by Venus, your rulership. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Ace of Swords, root of the power of air, and Venus, relationships, values, and balance is what it controls or keeps in check or whatever. Okay, Had, this is your methods and means, your how and the way, glory. This is more of your logical side, the mind, if you will. And it is ruled by Mercury. That governs your thoughts, communications, and your travels. Taurians, you have Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio, Lord of Pleasure. All right. In Yasad, that's your foundation, your automation, your subconscious, your inner child, sexual drives, ruled by the moon, which is your exaltation. You like to chill out there. You have Venus in Aries, 4 of Wands, Sword of Completion. Very nice. Overall energy, overall outcome, Akuth, the kingdom, the body or your embodiment for the month of April 2024, the reality. Taurians, you have Mercury and Aquarius, 6 of Swords, Lord of Science. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Taurus, for being here. Really glad you're here today. Let's get right into it. Okay. The top, Keter, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is a card of boundaries, saying what's good, what's not. I want this, I don't want that. He can come in, she can't. Stuff like that, right? Aries energy has to do with war. We're going to be doing a little path working here. Now, through the path of the Priestess, which is unifying intelligence, it goes all the way down to Tippereth, where you have Lord of Strife. And that is a card of doing fight. I know I said doing fight, and that sounds weird, but it makes sense. So trust me. That's what it is. It's fighting. 5s are challenges, and what I'm trying to get at is I feel like there's something that you have to do in the month of April that's not going to be easy, that's going to be a challenge and a battle, but Spirit's wanting you to know, put your all into it, put your mind into it, become the fight. You have what it takes. The path of the Fool, you have disappointment. A fool is folly and a whole bunch of things. A left heir. Again, it's at the head of the tree, so this is archetypal kind of intelligence. I feel like if you don't fight, if you just kind of go adrift, if you just do the first thing that comes to your mind, you might, and you'd be like, oh, it's okay, I don't need to fight it, it'll be all right, and it'll actually be rather disappointing, or just not so much fun. Emperor's a tough guy. Okay, through the path of the Magician, Beth, house, transparent intelligence, or I like to call it obvious intelligence. You have art, Sagittarian energy, and art is kind of, as you can see, the he, she, taking two things, combining it into one. That's art, right? We have this thing back here, and it says something to the effect of know thyself, or travel yourself, go inside yourself, and see everything that's in there. Okay, that's not exactly what it says, but that's the gist of it. So the magician in you feels like the answer is inside. You can find the perfect kind of balance. We all know what balance is. It's been a tricky thing this year. Could be the year of Libra or the year of Leo, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, you can find a balance, or you could take the path of the Fool, not do anything, or take the path of the Priestess and become the fight. Let's move on. Okay, Shokma, actions you can take. Disappointment. Now, it's not well dignified in the position in the tree. I don't have my tree thing here, but whatever. It's not well dignified. This is a doing Sephiroth, and cups are more receiving, things that are made. And Mars and Scorpio is just these cups are dry up, there's nothing in them. It's acting too fast, acting too rationally, and bad timing. So I don't know why that would be under wisdom, right? But it's also under devotion, and you're meeting with God face to face. Whatever you're dealing with, if you choose not to act, that's fine. It's your call, it's your life. But this card can be a bummer. To the path of the Empress, you have art. The Empress is illuminating intelligence, so maybe you take the action of folly, do nothing, and see that you have to go inside and find some answers. inside here. Through the path of the Hierophant, which is you, and eternal intelligence. Main function is listening. It's a very good thing. You have the Eight of Cups, indolence. Now the Eight of Cups, as you can see, Crowley wasn't big on water or cups. But yeah, it's lazy emotions. Just like, whatever, I'll deal with it later. It's fine. Kind of like I was saying earlier, right? In the Rider-Waite-Smith, you have a guy walking away from like a whole bunch of cups, but there's like one cup missing, and the dude's like, nah, something's not right. I don't like this set of cups. I'm walking away. I'm getting my 9th cup because I deserve 9 cups, right? Indolence, lazy. It's kind of like, whatever. I think I've described it well enough for now. In the path, if you experience this disappointment and really listen, I won't say to yourself, but listen to your body, listen to your emotions, your spirit, everything, you might find that you might have to do something tough. Emotionally speaking, spiritually speaking. Through the path of the Emperor, there is energy, there is strife. Again, 5 to 5. Interesting combo. Constitutional intelligence. I am that I am. I see what I have to do. I see the fight. I didn't want it to have to come to this, but bam, Keter, I know what I have to do. Fuck, do I gotta do this? Spirit Wars Star, do I have to do this? No, you don't have to do anything. I'm just telling you what I see. I see, for you, fighting is your best option. I'm not condoning violence. Not, okay. Inside fighting. Okay, Binah, understanding, go by Saturn. What you need to understand is art. Inside. Yeah, that's what it is. It's inside. It's that Sagittarian energy. I like to think of this card as the Incredible Hulk, right? Incredible Hulk is always worried and pissed off and crazy because he might turn into the Hulk at any moment, but when he calms down, he goes inside, he finds out what he needs to do, he needs to breathe, he needs to relax, he needs to chill, he needs to take both parts of himself and make it one. You, Taurus, you need to take the part of yourself that is grounded, serene, beautiful of the body, and also your shadow, the greedy, material, the possessive part of you, and merge. That could be a leap. I said some pretty, I might have jumped to some conclusions, depending on who's watching. Whatever you consider, I'm in recovery, right? And we all have character defects, right, in recovery, but each character defect has a strength on the flip side, right? So one of my character defects is cowardice, right? But on the other side of that, I have a strength, I have bravery. So whatever your defects of character may be, right? Look to the other side of those defects. See what those are. Make use of those. Through the disposable intelligence of the lovers, get rid of the defects and fight. Again, I don't condone violence. Through the path of the Chariot, we have abundance here. Now this abundance is good. It's more emotions, there's a lot of emotions here. This is fence. Chariot is a container. For me personally, whenever this card comes up, it's like, oh, this feels so good, this emotion, I love it. These look really good and tasty, and I want to eat them. But the thing is about these is that they will lead you to the underworld. They are the grapes that got Aphrodite to go to the underworld somehow. I forget the whole story, but that's the gist of it. It doesn't always mean that, but in this case, I'm getting vibes that it does. So your influential intelligence is telling you that there's something juicy that you can have, but maybe don't decide too quickly what to do about those grapes. good though. Okay, crossing the abyss. Here we go, into Chesed. Things you need to be grateful for, 8 of Cups. I don't know why you would need to be grateful for this, but maybe you're walking away from something difficult. Maybe you're going through something difficult and you're just kind of taking it easy on yourself, and you need to be. But here it is, things you need to be grateful for. This is also your vision of love, your active emotions. Yeah, there's something you want to walk away from. And that activates you wanting to walk into something else. Cups are anything with edges that is made. Something has made you sad and wanting to walk towards something that feels good. Make me feel good. Remember that movie? It was a sad movie. Okay, but that's what I'm getting here. You want to feel good in your body and your emotions. When disappointment up there, you're just not. You're not, but you want to be. You want to be. Of course. Okay. The Virgo in you, your willful intelligence, is telling you, hey, fight. Fight. Will it out. Will it out. Go inside, Virgo. I don't know why I keep saying that, but there it is. Through the path of the Wheel of Fortune, you have this Ace of Swords. This is reparational intelligence. I swear I did not say that right, but it's like rewarding intelligence. What makes up for something else, what keeps a balance. So, whatever is going on here, if you take a chance on something, you might find you might have a good idea. If you put that idea into place, sky's the limit, right, Taurus? Okay, let's continue into Geburat, challenges you may face, severity. There it is, abundance. Now, I'm gonna pour some tea and talk about abundance and why it's so important and why it's your challenge. Okay, so, like I said, abundance in me, for me, usually is something that is good, is nice, but it's not what I think it is. It's like going on a date with someone who you really like, but they don't really like you, but they appreciate you, and like you want more, but you have to see it for what it is, and you don't eat the grapes, right? Tell the person they're great, they're awesome, this is awesome, but don't eat the grapes, don't go too far with it. So I feel like you have to do something, possibly walk away from something, but maybe just do something and just don't eat the grapes. Maybe just go look at the grapes, observe the grapes, enjoy the grapes, enjoy the fact that the grapes exist. Let's do some path work. Illuminate something here. Okay, through the path of faithful intelligence, Libra, again we have fight, strife, work, fight. Fight the impulse for the grapes. Alright, I take back everything I said about enjoying and appreciating the grapes. But this is your challenge. Whatever in the month of April to you seems like the easy way out, the easy answer that you have a lot of. Like, oh, it's okay that that's not working out because I have plenty of that, whatever this is. Fight that urge. Fight that urge. Also, through the path of the Hangman, you have pleasure, which is stabilizing intelligence. Now, you're a very sensual creature, Taurus. I'm blushing. Okay. And this is well dignified. So maybe there's something bothering you. Maybe you're in like a toxic relationship and it seems okay. Seems like it's everything you need and it feels really good. And your stabilizing intelligence is telling you that I can deal with it, right? The Hangman can deal with anything because he changes his perspective, right? It's all right. It feels good. What's the problem? Problem is, it's making you not feel so good. Or anything. Very interesting. But this is it. This is your stress, drive, and conflict for the month of April. Let's continue. Strife. Deep breath. Your advice from Spirit. Your advice from Spirit is fight. This is one of my Deacon cards. My shadow deacon is Lord of Luxury, right? 4 of Cups. And so my next deacon is Strife. I find something to fight so I don't get too comfortable. Now, that's not the vibe I'm getting here for you, Taurus. You're not needing to fight because you're comfortable. You're needing to fight because you want to go to war. Again, I don't condone violence. The path of Sagittarius, probing intelligence. You have this completion. You want to go to war so you can feel relief, so you can feel complete, so you can feel balanced. Right? This is fire, out of control and hard and tough to fight, and it's coming at you from all angles, and this is nice and round and stable. This is why. The path of death, which is imaginative intelligence, and also Ace of Swords, gets you thinking, okay, I'm fighting, I know what to do. This is also kind of invoked will, right? Nothing's been done yet, nothing's been differentiated yet, right? Swords differentiating, right? Cutting through. But I have an idea. It's a long shot, but it just might work. That's you, Taurus. You're the path of death. I might have to break some eggs, but should pick up what I'm laying down. Okay. Through Iron, the eye, path of the devil, you have pleasure here. The devil's material things, earthly pleasures. Oh, okay, I could fight, but look over here. I'm getting the same vibes here I got with the abundance, with the pleasure. They're very similar cards, but even the path is like, just take care of yourself, just have pleasure. Or perhaps the intelligence is taking one thing out and putting another thing in, kind of intelligence. That the name escapes me right now. It's like restorative intelligence. Maybe it's telling you that if you fight, it'll lead you to Spirit's coming in. Spirit's saying no, because anything below the tree is just kind of bullshit. Everything above the tree is up there. Everything below the tree is like us down here. So I'm getting more of the vibes of, yeah, that's great, Spirit, but see all this over here and there. Can I just enjoy this? It's well dignified. It's okay. But it's the path of the devil, and the devil's fine. It's just a different path. It's a different choice. Let's continue. Your thoughts and emotions is this, Ace of Swords, root of the power of air. How do emotions lead to air? This is your vision of beauty, triumphance. This is how you win. This is your idea. This is your invoked will. This is how you win. Your exciting intelligence, path of the tower, pay mouth is telling you, I couldn't do that. I couldn't give up this, all this. This is also representing nostalgia, right? Good feelings from childhood. This makes you excited, but if you go through the path of the tower, you kind of don't want to do it. I get. Through the path of Aquarius, you have completion. Aquarius is meditation, the star, making things better. If I invoke this force, maybe I will be complete. This is also coming up under Venus, which is your rulership. So whatever this idea is for you, Taurus, you're going to do it. You almost don't have a say about it. All right? Yeah. This is where you want to be. Your exaltation, this is your rulership. This will get you there. Well, and through the path of the moon, corporeal intelligence, right, of the body, science, right? Trying things from different angles. That didn't work, get out of here, let's try that. That didn't work, get out of here, let's try this. That worked, great. Okay, wait, not so good. Okay, we'll keep some of it and get rid of it, and get rid of some, and Trial and error, keep going and going and going and going, differentiating, right? I have an idea, but I have to work it out. I have to do the math. I have to crunch the numbers. In my body, inside. Because it's corporeal intelligence, I need to sleep on it. This is a very interesting read. Okay. Taurus and Had, your mind is telling you, just feel good, just have pleasure. This isn't the worst kind of pleasure though, right? Because it's pleasure there's no attachment to it. You can take it or leave it. You can take it or leave it. You can take it or leave it. Through the path of the sun, I'm just going to say star, sun is a star, but whatever. Collecting intelligence, your face, completion. Whatever this pleasure is, makes you feel like you're you. This is why you're here. This is the path. The path is why you're here, not one card individually. The path. Imagine, if you will, right? That sun, right there. Yeah. The path of the Aeon, which is perpetual intelligence, which is like, the flash right before he goes and then zoom, right? That's here. So this pleasure, once you judge it, it sends you in a spiral kind of force that leads you to science, leads you to thinking. Okay, how do I make this better? How can I use this? 2 6s, very interesting. How can I use this for the betterment of all mankind, which is also what Mercury in Aquarius, aka science, has to deal with. Very interesting. I'm Cancer, so I see, I'm a Cancer moon, I see a lot of things as good guy, bad guy, but in this, there's it's like all gray. Picture of Torian gray, especially in the video, yeah. Okay, I'm not. Your exaltation, the moon, completion. This is where you want to be, the small victory, this doing. I did it, it's done, yes. Now I can move on to the next thing. The administrative intelligence of Saturn tells you it's not going to be so easy. You're going to have to make some clear-cut decisions. A lot of trial and error, or some trial and error. You might not come to a resolution necessarily, even though you feel it in your, subconscious, let's say. The dignities are all, except for disappointment, which is not well dignified. You might take it as a reversal. I don't do reversals because I just don't, but this too, not too well dignified. Doesn't surprise me. See, now I sound all judgy. Okay, but the good dignities are the pleasure and the indolence. So these will feel stronger in the month of April. The reality, boom, science. You need to think of something. You should think of something. In the Rider-Waite Smith, we have 2 people in a boat, and they look like they're kind of fucked up, pardon my French, and there's this guy, and there's swords in the boat, but the boat's sinking, but they're going away to safer waters. Waters, whatever. Science. Everything you can think of. All your heart, all your knowledge, all your power, everything you got, that's Rocky IV, but that's what came to mind, and that's the reality for you in the month of April. Alright, top of the tree, bottom of the tree. I need to do something. I need to set up some boundaries, make some fences, make some choices, make some decisions. But it's going to take some trial and error. I need to go inside. I need to understand. I need to search myself. Figure out what it is I need. Figure out what it is maybe I don't need. Most important of all, Spirit's telling you to fight. All your heart. And you know what to do. You know what to do. That's all I got for you, Taurus. I hope you have a great April. Okay? Mwah. Love you so much. Till next time. Bye-bye.